Hi everyone, more Revit tutorials in here. We're going to introduce Revit 2020 and I'm going to go over some of the new features in this version. Now we actually skipped over 19, so I'm going to pick up some of the 19 editions as well. I think we're going to use this one from now on in our training exercises just to be up to date. So this is the new window in 2020. It's totally different from what I've been seeing before. So here you have your open file, same thing, and then you have your new files and your family parameters are here as well. Now, before we get into these new features, I mean, just the ones that I think that are really good that I like, you can go to the Learn tab and it'll say what's new. Well, you got skills videos or getting started videos. But let's look at the what's new here. Now under this tab on the 2020, you'll have all of these new features that are brought in and you can click on these and look through. I've got a lot of rebar stuff, and so there's all of your new features in Revit 2020. So now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn this one off. And I want to go and look at new. So let's go and open up a new project here. And then I want to open an architectural template. So that's basically all the same now. When you open up this, you got your the same ribbon and things like that. So when this is start, you'll notice this tab here. I'm going to open another one up, the 3D view. And there's another tab right there. So this comes from AutoCAD, I think. I mean, we used to use AutoCAD and we had those tabs that were pretty good, and they might work good for me because I have a lot of things open at once. So I'm gonna just get some walls in here and show you this. Okay, just arbitrarily place a few walls and openings here. Over there. Let's go back up to here. We can come across there and back here. And let's just trim this out right here. And let's place another wall here. So basically, to just do walls and load families, from what I see right now, is pretty much the same. Let me add some walls here. And add some doors now. So let's get a door here. And I'll place a door here. I think we'll need one there. Now, a nice new feature that they're using, it's probably going to work good for egress. I remember in my school days, interior design egress was important, the paths and the lengths and the time. So what happens here, under the Manage tab or Analyze tab, we have this line of path to travel, I'm sorry. So we can take this button here and we can just say I'm in this part of the room here and I want to go out the door, I want to get to here, and Revit will automatically give me that path to travel. So it'll take me through those two doors and it'll take me through that path to travel. Now also, if I say I want to go in here, let's just see what happens here. If I want to insert, let's load a family. Let's say we got furniture in here, so I'm going to go down to furniture. Let's say we add seating. Let's say we put a big sofa in here somewhere. So what happened is, I'm not sure how this will work, but we can test it out right now. Go to architecture component, and we'll place that sofa right here. Okay, so that won't change once we place the sofa. We have to do a new line of path here. So I'm gonna, maybe I can do this. Let's see what happens if we do this. Analyze, I'm sorry. Line of path, path of travel. We want to go from this point to this point. And you see what happens? It actually goes past the sofa here. So anything, it will give you a clear path every time, which is pretty neat. And then another thing we can do with this, if you click on it, the modify. So basically what happens with egress, they need to know the time distance. So this is 3 miles an hour on level 1. The time is like nearly 14 seconds and the distance is 60 feet. And then for your drawing purposes, or when you do your egress plan, you can change your line types. Here's hidden line. There's thin lines, and you can go to wide lines, which is probably what you would do in that plan drawing. So that's the one real great new feature they have in the new 2020. So let's move on and look at a few more things. So let's just delete this, and as you can see, for my windows, I can just tab over now instead of doing the window tile, which we could also do that. Window tile will work, but the good thing about this now, if you have two screens, you can take this view and put it on another screen if you like, and then you can still do these tabs. So I'm going to go back to shut this guy down now, and you shut it down right here. Just hit the X, and then you go back to full screen. So I want the 3D view once again. I like this, it's pretty nice. So let's go in here now. We looked at the travel and our windows, our tabs. So I want to just delete this. Now this next feature is we can link in or insert a PDF file. So we want to go to our insert tab, and here we got PDF. So we're going to hit this button here, and I'm going to go find a PDF file. Hit open. Now as you can see now, it'll give me this window here. It can even pick page numbers, and you have resolution. So I want to set mine here at about 300. And then it tells me the page size that this came from. And so that's good for scaling, or so if I wanted to put this on a bigger sheet, it might work out. But then let's just go okay right here. And here comes my PDF file or image file. It's doing a lot of little searching here, I think. I don't think it would act this slow on your machines. It's just a matter of my processor on this machine. It's probably going to have to be upgraded. But yeah, there are some real great new features here. I didn't have this problem on my bigger machine. I don't have a video on it. There we go. So now we have this image, and we can just click it there, and then we can set the scale to this as well. Wow. Sorry, folks. One thing about it, my videos are slow. I heard people complaining about them. My machine is slow, but I don't have commercials. I wish I did because I think those people get paid for that, but we're not at that point for that. So there's our image, our PDF image brought into Revit. This is a friend of mine's house that he did in AutoCAD, and I took the PDF'd it. So now here's our image, and we can scale this image to the proper scale and do whatever we need to do, and I'm not going to get into that. And so now here is this image is in Revit. So what we can do now is enable our PDF snaps, and we select this guy here, and I can go in and actually trace and draw these walls. So I'll go into architecture, wall, and I can place a wall basically just like in AutoCAD. Let me go see here again, architecture wall. I want to do a foundation wall, a structure wall. I think it's going to be about, let's make it a little bigger. No, let's just make this a 12-inch generic wall. And then we go here, this is going to be basically the same way as you would do uh, AutoCAD drawing. So here I want to just use my pick line command, and you can go around and just pick these lines to pick up these walls. Okay, so we want to do that type of wall. Let's go and use let's look at what happened in our 3D view. See, there's the wall, and it's giving me error messages. So let's delete this wall here. I know why it's doing that, because it's a structural wall and it wants to go down. Let's go back to our level 1. Well, let's do this in 3D view. Let's just delete this guy out. Go back into our level 1. I kind of like these tabs, but that was a 19 feature. So let's go ahead and place some walls here. Let's do the architectural walls. Architectural wall. It's going to height. We didn't have any levels here. This is just an example. We hit the pick line command. So I can pick, I would go to here. I want to go outside face. Finish face exterior, and I pick this line. There you go. And there you go, man. This is pretty cool. So I can just pick these lines and copy right straight from the PDF file. This is probably one of the best, at least it's my favorite feature on here, because we work with a lot of PDFs. And then I'm going to select that wall. And then I'll just fix that. So I can really go around and grab all these walls straight from a PDF file, the same way we would do this in AutoCAD. Let's go and take this one here. Push that back. I want to go back. I want to go up. We just add a few more walls here. Pick exterior face. Bam. So this is probably my favorite feature in the new version 2020 of Revit. It doesn't really affect me that much from what I've been used to using. And see, there it is in 3D. And we just tick back to that wall. So now I'm going to show you another feature here. That's pretty neat as well. So let's go into our 3D view. And we can just click here again. And I'm going to just delete these guys out because I don't need them anymore. Just to show you this next thing here. Must be something new going on there. I'm going to right click and just grab this wall here, see if I can do this. I think there's something going on here with these walls. They look like they're split into parts. That's what it looks like to me. I have to go and investigate that because I think a little differently. Yeah, these walls are broken up into parts, which is interesting. That's something I'm going to have to look at. Let's just grab all this and we'll delete it. Grab these guys and delete. Now, another feature they have here that I thought was worth showing you guys was this. Now we can go and insert SketchUp files. So we go to Insert CAD, and I have a SketchUp file somewhere. We can just hit the pull down for SKP. I have one somewhere here, I think. There it is. And then I'll hit open here. So this is just a quick review of the new features in Autodesk 2020. I see one of the features here is with all these new things here, my laptop will be slow. Don't have many SketchUp files to bring across, but I just want to show you this. And also the PDF feature, which is good. Now that's worth the wait. This is maybe not be worth the wait because it should be coming in a lot faster than this. But yeah, again, I think this computer doesn't have enough RAM because it was nice and smooth on my bigger machine. But yeah, I just have to take this time. I should pause this, but I'm gonna take this time to all my 85 subscribers. Thank you. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to help you with them. Or if you wanna learn some other things, or you need to show me some stuff, okay. So we get this warning here. Well, I lost it. So now here's our SketchUp file that came right across through Revit. Now normally in SketchUp, we can get these files if we go to realistic here. As you can see, everything's normally gray, and that's how SketchUp really worked before in Revit. You can bring things over, and everything is basically the same here. There's a SketchUp, a link box, but the one difference they added, which is pretty good, is if you go to your shaded view now, you'll get the original SketchUp colors here. So these are the colors straight out of SketchUp. And you go up into the material browser here. I'm not sure if they're going to go as far as letting you change the colors or things like that, but it's change material, but it's possible. This is a far, um, this is good. I mean, because like I said before, SketchUp would just come in as just gray. And I'm going to have to probably replace this laptop for 2020. Okay, there's my material browser. And as you can see, these are the SketchUp colors that came across. I didn't have too many colors in here, but let's just see if I can find some new ones. I think those are the cabinets. I can't identify too many colors here, but if you want it, but the real true SketchUp colors that'll come across, they'll be like this. They'll be named here. And we've got our same uh, browsers here and the materials here. Let's look at this one here, the new material browser. So they'll be there now. That's a little different they added here. So I think this is about it for this video. I think we'll, let me see, close that up. Let's see, appearance. Another little feature that I noticed they did here, you can go here and let's find this door frame, for instance. So I'm gonna leave it there, folks. And these are my favorite new features in Autodesk Revit 2020, which I think is going to be a lot of fun working with. I think you folks will enjoy this one. It's really good because you can do a lot of. It's good. I think certain people will be able to do a lot with the features as far as the bringing in SketchUp files, the pathway. Those are going to be some nice new features um, in this program. I really think that this is going to be a good thing for us here. So I want to look at this now. I want to go to this appearance window. I want to select scene. Yeah, this is going to be pretty nice. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this, but I'm going to leave it there. Oh, look at that. It's just great. I think this is going to be really fun to work with. Let me see, identify. I'm trying to find this other new feature they had on here. If I go down to, let's go here. Now right here, we can change the size of our views. So we can hit this guy and we notice we can make these larger, which is pretty neat. We can take them all down, say we want to see a bigger view of that material. See like here, which I thought is pretty cool as well. So anyway, folks, thank you for watching this video. I'm going to leave it there, and we're going to get back to new stuff, and then we'll pick it up in back with where we were going. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, subscribe, or if you had any more things to add or comments, please let me know, because I'm learning just like you. Take care. Bye.